My guest is Yeoman, who's down here with these lovely gardens down at Brookbank Day Centre, actually. And as you quite rightly said, they've been renovating them from some very special people. I mean, Di, why was this garden needed, and why was it renovated?
Right, well, we had a fantastic team of volunteers from Vodafone UK. They came and spent a day in July, and they completely transformed the gardens. And basically what they've done is they've provided a really calm, tranquil place for our customers to come out and have some quiet time. They've also put some really great sensory equipment in, and that's where the chains come in.
Oh, so what's the point of that then?
Well, for our customers who've got profound learning disabilities and physical disabilities, just small things. There's one guy who really loves running his hands along the chains, and we've also got a coloured archway here. And when the sun's shining, obviously not today, but hopefully when it comes out later in the summer, another one of our customers really enjoys watching the different coloured lights coming through the archway. So they did a fab job. It's part of their Giving Something Back Day, where they like to spend a day out of the office helping a local charity, and this time it was us, Heart of England MENCAP.
They did a cracking job, because this is like a pagoda, actually. It's about 12 feet long, goes in an arch circle. Over the top there, we've got different coloured canopy over there. The glass squares are blue, yellow, all sort of rotated across there. So I suppose this is good for your customers who come and sit in your clients, sit in their wheelchair with a blue light over them. That would be something special for them.
Yeah, it would, and I think what we've got to bear in mind is to us these things seem quite simple, but what the team did is they've really made a difference in their lives. They've enriched their lives. So simple things like this make a big difference to our customers, and having this outdoor space is so important for them. It helps to calm them down. It also helps reduce any anxieties they might have during the day. Oh, there we go. The sun's come out for us. We can see those lights now.
And then you've got the trucks over there with the garden, with the plants, of course, raised up so people can get the wheelchairs under and maybe do a bit of gardening themselves.
Yes, well, the great thing about these raised trucks is they can put herbs and vegetables in, and our customers in wheelchairs can wheel underneath and sort of really get close to nature and pick up the smells of the herbs and the vegetables. And again, that sort of helps to calm them. So thank you, Team Vodafone. They were really great. They actually fundraised before the day, so they funded the equipment as well as putting it all together for us and painting it, and so we're really grateful to them.
Well, it's a nice little corner, because you've got about half a dozen small trees. They're not mature trees, but there is one in the corner there. Then you've got this sort of pagoda area in the middle, which is nicely done, quite high off the ground, actually. I mean, that took a bit of work in sort of 12 hours to do. The trucks as well, they've done a lovely shed for you over there. I think they repaired one or two of your seats as well.
Yes, they renovated quite a few benches and painted and protected some of the garden benches and some of the seats. So yeah, they worked really hard, and I think there were about 15 of them, and I think they really enjoyed. They had a great day weather-wise, and they planted up some of these tubs with flowers and vegetables here. So
yeah, your geraniums are one thing. And what's next? Anything planned?
Well, they usually come to us once a year, so we'll be having a look at our other services to see which other gardens need a makeover, and hopefully they'll be able to do the same for other customers in different areas.
You've got some you've got like a rockery over there with some of the older sort of what those corder lines over there. I'm not exactly certain.
Yes.
And we've got some plants over here which are best a bit like a broccoli that maybe have gone over or something like that. Cabbages, a bit of herbs around here, one thing. Another. Now you say you're going to ask Darren. We've got a problem. Well, you'll be so familiar with this problem. I know it's the slugs again, of course, but we can't use pellets, of course, because of your clients.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's the perennial problem. We have quite a few of our vegetables have been munched on by the slugs, and obviously we can't use any chemicals or any pellets. So I just wondered if he could advise any sort of natural repellents for slugs for us.
Natural repellents?
You try my aftershave.
I was going to say, Wedge is there. Oh, sorry, Wedge.
Well, I'm stood in front of one of those mirrors that you get in Blackpool. You know, the hall of mirrors.
Yeah.
I think It's very, all of a sudden my girth has gone to about 26 feet.
Well, to answer the question, it's you need to build up a nice sort of organic environment for wildlife to come into the garden spaces. So things like hedgehogs, birds, those sorts of things
Right.
will all do the job. If you've got an area where you could just lift a pot with a couple of pebbles underneath it, a decent sized pot, and it makes a shady area, then what you'll find is the slugs will actually migrate to that particular area. So during the morning you can just lift the pot, you have loads of slugs, and then you can get rid of them. It's little things like that, as well as if you've got a little bit of water in the garden, you'll tend to get toads and frogs, and again they'll deal with the slug population for you. So it's just building up things like, there are organic pellets now that you can actually use that are not brightly coloured, so they don't look attractive to folks that might pick them up and try and eat them. So you can use them, and they're less sort of impact on the garden itself. But try and build up a natural environment with birds and hedgehogs and things like that. You can even adopt a hedgehog if you've got a garden area that's nice and secure. So you can get down to your local hedgehog rescue and get them to come along and evaluate. So you could have a hedgehog for the residents, and that'll be doing the job for you.
I'll put that suggestion forward. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Sadly, unfortunately, Darren, Molly, that you can't encourage too much flowering plants, though, because you have to be aware of, with your clients, the wasps and the bees.
Yes, that's another thing. Obviously, we're wanting to grow vegetables and we're wanting to make it a lovely environment, but we have to be a bit careful about avoiding particular plants that really do attract bees, because I think, if you've got an allergy, then that's an issue. So, so we haven't sort of got lavenders and things going, but we've tried to avoid things that would attract loads of bees, really.
Yeah, unfortunate, but unnecessary.
I'm afraid so, yeah.
But it is a lovely place to sit, you guys. The sun's coming out. We sit on that chair over there. They haven't varnished that one, have they?
No, fortunately not. No.
The sun has fallen off the back.
Don't stick Wedge to a chair. We need him later on.